It's your boy Maddie, and today we got the PlayStation games. As you can see, they're not on the shelf. And with the with the Xbox games, we're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna show them, and if I played them as a kid, I'm gonna talk about some memories I had with them. But yeah, with that, let's just get into this. The first game we have is Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection. I don't have much to say about this. I never played it on the PlayStation because I played most of them on the 360. Because, like I said, I played a lot of Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. So, yeah. I still never played Revelations. That's on my list of games to play. The next game we have here is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now, controversial take. No Assassin's Creed can touch Black Flag. I've said it. It's my opinion, but no game in the Assassin's Creed franchise can touch Black Flag. Not Valhalla, not Mirage, none of them. Well, maybe Syndicate, but no. If I had to say the Assassin's Creed games I hated the most, it would be Assassin's Creed 3, Valhalla, and Mirage. Worst games in the series. I said it. Very controversial take, but I said it. Speaking of bad games, and yes, this is another very controversial take, Battlefield 2042. We don't talk about Battlefield 2042. Going on to excellent games, like I talked about in the 360 video about the Arkham series, amazing games. Top tier, amazing, great. So, Batman Arkham Knight. I played this game. I near 100%ed it. I have to take the time and commit to the Riddler trophies. That's the only reason why I never 100%ed it, was the Riddler trophies. But I have all the DLC. I've played all the DLC. Amazing. All the suits are... Take that back. Most of the suits are good. Half of them are just there to be there. To show Batman history, really. I'm going to reference the 360 video a lot. Jesus Christ. Like the 360 video, I said I loved Borderlands. Borderlands 3. I'm actually replaying this currently, but the PS5 edition, because it just came out. It didn't just come out, but it's on PlayStation Plus monthly games. So I figured, yeah, it gives me a chance to play the more updated version and see if anything changed with it. But Borderlands 3, I love shiny covers. It keeps my unrealistic ADHD happy. Borderlands 3, amazing game. Probably the best one in the series next to 1. Like, if I had to rank the Borderlands games, I'd say 1 and 3 are S tier. Borderlands pre-sequels A tier. I never played Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I watched the previews. I've seen gameplay. I never got into it, so I'm gonna put that at a D tier, and 2 at a strong C. Now, I talked about this when I made the similar kind of thing on TikTok. But Bendy and the Ink Machine. This has a lot of memory to me as a kid. Because, when did the console edition come out? I want to say... So, it says year 2018 because the patent pending for when Bendy and Ink Machine came out was 2018. But if I had to go off of memory, this came out in 2019. I want to say like right as the pandemic started. Like the pandemic wasn't well known, but it had started that time. I grew up on Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Septiceye. I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me. Playing this game, and I get scared when I play horror games. I am. If you want people to get scared on a horror game with, I'm your guy. I will scream. I get scared on Rec Room horror. Yes, Rec Room. That Polygon game. And I still get scared to this day when I play Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's sad, I know. But I don't get scared because, ooh, it's spooky, scary. No, it's, the minor, like, little jump scares that get me. But the concept of Bendy and the Ink Machine, now that I'm kind of yapping, I love the concept of Bendy and Ink Machine. Cartoon horror, nothing new with it. We have Garfield last Monday, we have all this other stuff, but Bendy kind of took it and accelerated it because of how everything is in black and yellow, and there's not really much color. It's like Walt Disney horror. That's what I really hear much about when you talk about Bendy. It's Disney horror. I do not agree with that, but at the same time I do. But I think Bendy and the Ink Machine is a great game. I played Dark Revival this year. After how long of it being out, I finally played it this year. And great sequel. Top tier game. But enough about Bendy. You know, I might make a Bendy lore video. Honestly. Now that I've been talking about Bendy, I want to replay it. But next game, because I'm not trying to make this 15 minutes long. Cyberpunk 2077. I never finished Cyberpunk 2077. On the PS4, at least. I have on the PS5. But all my data got corrupted. Sad. And I don't really own it on the PS5, too. It was on a different account. On a different PlayStation 5. So, Cyberpunk, it's a great game. It is probably GTA 6 before GTA 6. But with the PS4 version specifically, with all the bugs it had, it kind of killed the experience. After they kind of updated it and fixed some of the stuff, it's better, it's playable. But I'd probably just say play the updated version if you want the Cyberpunk experience. Keanu Reeves, though. Great actor. Now we're going to go into the Call of Duty segment of this video. Starting out with Call of Duty Black Ops 3. With the Nuketown map. I'm pretty sure it came with the game anyway. That you didn't need the physical edition to get it. But it is... Black Ops 3 is a great game and a bad game. It is great because of the zombies. The only real thing I play BO3 for is zombies. I think we could all collectively agree that the campaign was trash. And the multiplayer was also trash. Black Ops 3, everybody. Custom emblems, though. Like, back on the Black Ops 3 thing. Custom emblems are great. I made all the perks, all the perk emblems as custom emblems. They are great. It is a great thing. I'm so happy. I think they said that was coming back in Black Ops 6. I'm not entirely sure. But gobblegums are. The one thing that made BO3 zombies top tier, gobblegums, are coming back, and I'm happy for it. Now, moving on to a kind of I want to say kind of good, but also kind of bad, like BO3, because it started a specific trend with Call of Duty. At the same time, I don't know how to feel about that. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 had no campaign and this was prime loot box days. Prime loot box days. The reason I said it started a trend was this game may not have had a campaign, but it had the multiplayer, which was actually pretty fun, but it had Blackout. Now, for Gen Alpha losers out there, because Gen Alpha doesn't know jack shit about the world or anything good about life, Blackout was the first Warzone before. Warzone. Shocking, right? But Blackout kind of sucked, but it was also fun because the way you get your gun, you got the gun and it may have some attachments, but then you had to find the actual attachments. And it's pretty much a standard BR with a few extra steps. But you had all the zombie characters from BO4. You had all the specialist operators from the multiplayer. And, you had the original zombie crew with a few added bonuses like Hudson, Woods, Mason, Reznov, Menendez. I think Ted from BO2 Transit was in there, if I'm remembering correctly. I think Warden was from Mob of the Dead. I don't remember all that was in there, but there was a lot, which made it both great and kind of bad at the same time. Sticking on Call of Duty, we have a controversial title. Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, for the longest time, if you asked me, Maddie, do you like Call of Duty Ghosts? Or you said, Maddie, I love Call of Duty Ghosts, I would have said the most outlandish, terrible, my FBI agent would have quit type shit. But over the years, my opinion's changed. The campaign is great. Multiplayer maps are way too big for their own good. But the guns and stuff, pretty balanced out, pretty good. What the fuck was Extinction? What was the concept going into it? Who said, let's make typical zombies, but with aliens? It's a pretty cool idea, right? It had no chance. Because you had the drill points with a drill that took 5 years. When you ran out of ammo, you pretty much ran out of ammo. It was original Call of Duty Modern Warfare Spec Ops on hard mode, combined with realism mode from BO3. It was not fun. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Another jetpack title of the COD era. Campaign is great. Zombies in Spaceland is the only good zombies map. The rest are trash. In my humble opinion, like I said in the 360 video, everything I say is my opinion. Please don't take it to heart, because I know there's going to be some people who will, this is wrong. You gotta change your sayings. No, it's my opinion. But campaign was great. Zombies in Spaceland, great. Rest of the maps, garbage. Multiplayer was BO3, but on shrooms, and I did not like it. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Overall, I want to say 5 out of 10 game. Now, I want to say, my only Steel cover PS4 game. I'm not even sure if this game had a Steel cover for the PS4, I'll get into the story with that. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You got the character Gideon. He was a pretty good character in the game. There were both sides of the steel cover, and then the inside shows I forget what it was really called, but the mech suit of the game. But I didn't get this with the PS4 edition. My stepdad had this game for the PS3. That's why you see this. This was a PS3 steel cover, and his PS3 broke, sadly. So, couldn't play it on the PS3. I would love to play PS3 games, but his PS3 broke, and he couldn't play it. So I kind of hijacked the steel cover, popped my disc into it, and called it a day. So I have the steel case, but I don't have the ownership of it, you can say. But, sorry, that was my phone, if my iPad actually picked that up. Call of Duty World War II. I only really like the campaign from this game. I enjoyed multiplayer, because this was, I want to say, it was either after Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare. Or I could be on some high shit. I think it was after Infinite Warfare. After Infinite Warfare, I'm pretty sure Call of Duty World War II came out. And it was hyped up to be the game that came back to boots on the ground combat. Which it delivered with the campaign and multiplayer. And the campaign was great, multiplayer was solid. I didn't really grind it out, I just played it. Zombies. I love zombies, but I'm gonna sound so much like a hater in this video. What the fuck was World War II zombies? I'm sorry. What? Why? Why did it exist? Sledgehammer fumbled the zombies with that title. Now, I said this on TikTok, and I'm gonna say it again, but I have the Doom Slayer collection for Doom. I sound so much like an idiot. I'm showing the Tom like, oh yeah, I have it. No shit, I have it. But the Doom Slayer collection comes with Doom 1, 2, 3, and then the 2016 reboot. It comes with a little poster, which I'll show that. I would have had it hung up somewhere, but I don't have room anywhere to hang up my game posters. Because I live in an apartment, not an actual house, but this is from the 2016 game. Here's the little poster. That was the main reason why I kind of got the game. It was a fun poster. They did really good with the promo for this game. And then it also came with a controller skin for the PS4, which was just kind of like a sticker. That's all it was a sticker. And yeah, it's just a sticker. I don't know what this enemy is. Someone could probably tell me if they played Doom. But here it is. I was not a fan of PS4 covers or like the rubber like outer things that people would put on their controllers. I was never a fan of those. But I never played any Doom game a day in my life. But I have this game. Or games. Yeah, plural, but it's technically all one game. Because the reason I say it's technically one game is because it comes with the 2016 Doom disc and then a download code for Dooms 1, 2, and 3. Now, every nice and respectful person I've seen on YouTube would just flash the code. They would flash the code, except I already redeemed mine, so there'd be no point in me flashing the code. But if I didn't, and I really could care less for Doom, I would have shown it. Let some happy bystander play Doom. I swear to God, I just heard something behind me. Okay. Mortal Kombat, but not Mortal Kombat. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Great Mortal Kombat substitute, I would say. If you're into anime and fighting games, which I like fighting games, I'm not so much into anime. I'll watch some of them here and there. I'm currently watching Jobless Reincarnation. But I'm not as big as into anime. I'll still play the games and whatnot, but not huge into it. If you're like huge into anime and you like Mortal Kombat, but you don't like actual Mortal Kombat, this is a great substitute. I haven't taken the time to actually properly play this and beat the story, but with my one friend I did actually play this with, that I bought the DLC for to play with, yeah, it's a pretty good game. I haven't played much of it, so I'm not going to go off of much, but good game from what I've played. Far Cry 5. This is one of the games I do not have cover art for. Again, pre-owned GameStop game. But Far Cry 5 is it's one of the best games in the Far Cry series. Far Cry 3 and 5 are the best ones. Far Cry's 4, Primal, 6, and New Dawn, I would just recommend completely skipping them all. Just don't touch them. Play 3 and 5. Be done with your life. I cannot talk about Far Cry's 1 and 2. Never played them. So, if I never played them, I cannot talk anything about them. Far Cry 5 got me through the pandemic, I'd say. The games I played when the pandemic was a thing was Warzone, which would be Modern Warfare 19, which I also have. I have it on disc, but it's just in another room. I'll grab it for the end of this video, but just not right now. But I played Modern Warfare 19, Warzone. I played Minecraft, which was when I met my good friend Taco. Met him in the height of the pandemic. I also played, I want to say Destiny, but I only played it, met Taco, and then stopped playing it. Me and Destiny have an off and on relationship, but Far Cry 5 was another one of those games. I love the story. The villains are actually appealing, and if you pay attention in the cutscenes about what Joseph says and the stories he tells, he is one fucked up man. Anyway, I mean, he literally talked about killing his own baby daughter by suffocating. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not trying to get demonetized again. I'm sorry, YouTube. Blame Ubisoft. Okay, anyway. I know I said to just skip this game, but Far Cry 6. Now, I never got Far Cry 6 when it came out. I pretty much avoided it like the plague. I got it Christmas of that same year. And the reason I say pretty much skip out on this one is because you're not really even fighting your enemy here. You are, but you're not. In Far Cry 5, you had the Seed family. Faith, John, Jacob, and Joseph. You fought through Faith, Jacob, and John, killed them all, interacted with them 3 times specifically before actually fighting in them. And then Joseph kind of just blew up the entirety of Montana. Spoiler alert, Blade. I know you're gonna watch this, but he never played Far Cry 5. Sad for him. Far Cry 6, it's the same scenario. You have different people you're fighting, but Castile is the chicken man from Breaking Bad, which is the one main reason why I played this. I wanted to see more of Chicken Man. And he never shows up. He does, but he barely. I forget his name, but I think it was like Jose. It was a generic name. It was either, yeah, I think it was Jose. It was the general you met when you met his game is so forgettable. I forgot all the stuff about it. It was one of the generals that was a, quote, main villain of the game. The one where the lady killed him by shoving the grenade down his throat. I forget his name. But when you kill one of the three, like, plot point characters, is the only time Castillo would show up in a cutscene. You would never see him in game, which was sad. And Diego, there could have been saving this game with Diego Castillo's son. But another main criticism I have about the game is the ending of the game. Castillo says, because Castillo is sick, says, "Will you take care of my boy?" Danny, either male or female, whatever you choose, the playable character says, "Yeah, he'll be safe. I'll take care of him good. He'll be good." Castillo fucking kills his own kid, which I talked about that on Far Cry 5, but that was different, kind of. If you play the two games and kind of compare them, when they kill their own kids, it's different. Joseph's is more fucked up. Don't get me wrong, Castillo's is fucked up, but it's just unnecessary. And then after the game, they just don't they don't talk about anything that happened in the story. In Far Cry 5, like NPCs and stuff would reflect on what happened in the storyline. Far Cry 6 is just, "Oh, Danny, yippee! He's going to save us!" Where's the fucking plot significance? Where is the impact? But I'm rambling again. This is not a Maddie Rants video. Next game is Far Cry 4. God fucking damn it. Fallout 4. I hate Far Cry 4 so much too. Fallout 4. One of Bethesda's, if not the best Bethesda game. This game, I never played it on the PS4. I played it when the PS5 edition came out. I said, oh, like on the 360 video, I said, I love Fallout. Fallout, great game. I watched the Amazon series, and then I actually played the games. Which, going back to it now, I love Fallout. Great games. I finished Fallout 4 at least 2-3 times. Just not on my main account. Really good game. Really great game. I don't know anything else to say about it really than just really great game, because I haven't played the DLCs yet. We can skip these two because they're just Fortnite packs, and who likes Fortnite now? And you may be saying, Maddie, well, why you dishing on Fortnite if you just showed Fortnite packs? That was when I was 11, okay, man? When Fortnite was good. Fortnite is ass. Going on to one of the best PlayStation games, 2 Man. God of War Ragnarok. I said this on TikTok, I'm going to say it again. If you ever get a PlayStation, if you ever want to get into PlayStation, God of War as a series, but most definitely Ragnarok, is the way to start out. Some people will be like, oh, play Uncharted, play Horizon, and Red Dead, which all great games on their own. Start with God of War. That's all I'm saying. Just start with God of War. Now, I don't know how I haven't burned this game in my local burnout yet. GTA the Definitive Trilogy. Now, if you are an OG on this YouTube channel, you may remember I had a GTA 3 Definitive Edition playthrough. I sounded like I was having so much fun in that series. Behind the scenes, I wanted to blow my head off of a 12-gauge shotgun. The game is broke. All three of the games. Broken, buggy, dog shit. And it was the same time when I transitioned from PS4 to PS5. That thing. And so I didn't really finish it technically, but I did. I was on part 10. Part 10 was the final one, right? I had to break into two parts because the Share Factory, our PlayStation editing software, is completely different on PS5 than it is on the PS4. So my video progress kind of just did not transfer, which I completely get and whatever. I deleted that series not because I'm ashamed of it. I deleted that series because I hate these games. These games are the epiphany of just don't play them. Vice City and San Andreas are great games on their own. Like the original Vice City and San Andreas. GTA 3 was never a good game. But Vice City and San Andreas, the original ones, great, peak, god tier. Do not play the Definitive Trilogy. I'm sorry, just don't. If you want to keep your sanity. I've lost my sanity years ago. That's why I'm allowed to talk so much shit. That and, I'm just a knack for bad games. Little Big Planet 3. I got close to finishing Little Big Planet 3 before, lo and behold, one of the PS4's most common issues, my data got corrupted. Never played it since. I heard multiplayer got shut off. So that makes the Platinum Trophy unobtainable, which is sad because when I was going to go replay this game, I was going to go for the Platinum Trophy because I love Little Big Planet. The Little Big Planet I grew up with, as well as Bendy, what else was there? Lego games, etc. So, seeing as I cannot platinum this game, I'm not going to say I'm not going to replay it, but I'm going to replay it, and without multiplayer, it's not really the true experience. So it's just going to be a replay it and be done type of thing. Now, when I talk about great games, I mean like specifically to that console or in general, mostly to that console. This has top 3 podium for the best games in the world type of great game. Red Dead Redemption 2. Recently just finished it again, and first time I had me crying. Second time had me crying even more because I was about, I want to say 13 when this game came out. And at that point, I just got off of the Call of Duty grind, And I was like, oh, I don't care about my honor. Pew, pew, pew. Got the worst ending imaginable. Bro, my honor was ashamed of me. But got the worst ending, beat the game. I did not care. I was too young to understand much of the kind of aspects the game had. Playing it now, I found myself crying. I found myself sympathizing a lot more with the characters. I found myself kind of in the world of Red Dead Redemption. That was my phone again, and it gave me a heart attack because my house is pitch quiet. Everyone's asleep, but they're heavy sleepers. My ringtone just scared the fuck out of me. Oh, that actually, like that. Oh my god, that was Awesome Blade, by the way. Awesome Blade called me. So this is gonna stay in the video. Awesome Blade. I'm not gonna answer the phone. Not right now, at least. I missed my bed. But back to Red Dead Redemption after that short little Awesome Blade interruption. Great game. Absolutely beautiful, amazing. I own it both digitally and physically. Digitally because it was on sale. Same time I got 7 Days to Die and a few other games, Choo Choo Charles, because that got ported to console. And it was on sale, so I bought it. And then, I want to say like a month later, it's on sale at a Walmart, so I bought it physically, mainly for the map. Yeah, anticlimactic, I know. The map. Games that include maps. Like Grand Theft Auto 5. I think San Andreas had a map with a certain edition. I don't remember. But games that come with in-game maps are great. Especially with this one because it's double-sided. So when I play Red Dead Online and they're like, oh, let's say we're in Lemoyne, we gotta head to Armadillo. I say, oh, where? I could pinpoint where we need to go on the map without having to go on the in-game map. I suck at navigation, but when it comes to this, god damn, I'm great at it. It's very sad to say, because the reason I say it's sad to say, I took a little bit of Maddie lore without exposing my personal life. When I was a freshman in high school, I'm currently going into my senior year once this summer comes to a close. I took JROTC for freshman, sophomore year. I took JROTC. When we were talking maps, I would fail at that shit. We took tests, flunked. All of them. Well, that's just a bit of Maddie lore. Mad Max. I never finished Mad Max. I cannot talk about Mad Max because I, as a kid, never got into the movies. Even though it's kind of like what inspired Fallout, what I would say. I never got into them. Looking back at it now, I'm definitely going to go and finish this game, just not right now. I have too much else on my plate right now to finish. Marvel's Adventures. This game got shut down, like Little Big Planet. And the in-game store, I'm pretty sure, made every single skin that you can buy with a microtransaction free when they shut this game down. W on their part, but tragic for the scenario that it happened with. So, it benefited me because I did not like this game. Now, with the Xbox games, I touched on the Rocket League situation that I was in. How I bought it for my Xbox and I bought it for my PS4 that same day. Same day I also got Infinite Warfare for the Xbox. Reason I bought Rocket League twice for 2 consoles was for the promise of flash tires. Like the DC Flash. So when I popped the game into my PS5, got none of, I had none of what this promised me. Turns out my dumbass downloaded it digitally and then popped a disc in. So it read the disc but just didn't download the DLC. I reinstalled it using the disc, got all the DLC, we're fine. Never got the flash tires. Thank you, Epic Games. Corrupt pieces of shit. But Rocket League, back in its prime, cracked, peak, goated. Now it's just a sweat fest. I played 2v2s with Blade, I want to say about 2-3 weeks ago now. And it was the sweatiest shit. I don't even have comp unlocked. We weren't playing comp, and it was just terrible. But this is a trilogy of games that I also agree with. If you are getting into a getting a PS4 or 5, well, one's actually locked to the PS5. So if you're getting to a PlayStation as a whole, and you want starter games, the Spider-Man trilogy, starting with Spider-Man 2019. It's either 2018 or 2019. This is sad, I can't remember. Game of the Year edition. So I bought it. I platinumed it and 100%ed all the DLC on my old account. Haven't done it on my new account yet, but it's on the list to platinum in 100% completely. It's a great game. Like Red Dead Redemption, it had me crying. Bro, Jefferson Davis was the GOAT. Spoiler alert if you never played Spider-Man. Jefferson Davis, R.I.P. that man. He was the GOAT. It actually makes me sad thinking about that. Going on with Jefferson Davis from Spider-Man, we have Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, if you're not a Spider-Man nerd, Jefferson Davis is Miles Morales' father. And this game is a glorified DLC. The story is, the only reason I say that is the story is short. Like, you can beat it in one sitting short. It took me about 3-4 hours, I think, when it came out. Because I bought it on launch. It's the launch edition, which means I got extra stuff. I got 3 skill points, the tracksuit, and into the spider fursuit, which is already stuff you could have got in game. Like, they're the unlockable suits of the game. I just got them the second I booted it up, which saved me progress on the 100%. And then the duo game, Spider-Man 2. I have something very controversial and something I know will piss off my friend Awesome Blade. Looking back at Spider-Man 2 now, from when it came out, Spider-Man 2 is meh. The gameplay's good. The story's alright. Who thought it was a good idea to give Venom bat wings? That's all I'm gonna say. I cannot talk about this game because I never got into it. Like with the Definitive Trilogy, this is not a bad game. I just never got into the game or the series as a whole. This game being Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's Marvel and Capcom. What can I really say? It's another Mortal Kombat clone. Except I would not really recommend that. Going into Minecraft, believe it or not, we have Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. Now, Telltale, before it shut down as a game company, absolutely slapped Not like bad, but great. Absolutely jaw-dropping amazing. What they did with Minecraft Story Mode Seasons 1 and 2 were the best. And I know you're probably going to hear about the Telltale Walking Dead games. How those are the true Telltale great games. I could not get into any of those games. I thought they were boring as shit. Sorry, Lee, you died. I'm sorry. I was sad and all. But the games were boring as hell. Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 is a definite you must play. Season 1, the complete adventure, is on my wish list to buy physically. Because I have it on the 360, like I showed in that video. I want to get it for the PS4. But like I said, staying with Minecraft, we got the PS4 edition. I only still have this because of how rare console editions are nowadays, because they don't do that anymore. It's just Minecraft Bedrock and Java. Confusing. This disc, the disc for this doesn't even work anymore, so it's collector's item. Collector's item. Yeah, we're gonna hit 50 minutes. God damn it. It gives me more opportunity to get avenue in the ad revenue in the future, I guess. Now, going on to anime and Mortal Kombat clones, My Hero Wants Justice. Another anime Mortal Kombat clone I would recommend. Except this one is not like two people on a screen and they fight. Like with Mortal Kombat versus DC, except that game sucked. This one is also 3D in a open stage, except you're locked onto each other, and there are actual physics. There are destruction physics. This game is amazing. I would platinum this game if it weren't too hard for my little brain to remember a combo. I platinum Mortal Kombat 11 because it was kind of easy. Mortal Kombat 1, on the other hand, I still haven't done because story mode was hit or miss. And it is so combo based that I have to do a fucking 15 hit combo just to do the brutalities I need for that trophy. And if you know me personally, I cannot play games that require me to combo. My brain does not remember that. The next game here on my list, I only bought for one reason. I also bought this the day it launched. When I was a kid, so if I were to make this around, say, like 3-4 years ago, I'd be like, oh, this is the best game in the Lego series. No, this game sucks. Like, this game is brain rot. And it doesn't even have voice acting. It's just brain rot. The Lego Movie 2 video game. And the reason I bought that is for this patch. That's all I have to say about it. This video is not as talkative and interactive with these games like it is my 360 games, because the 360 games have more value. These, even though I'm getting older from when I bought these games originally, they don't have as much sentimental value as the 360 ones do. Because my 360 era, a little more of Maddie lore here. The 360 era was when my grandfather was alive. God rest his soul. My grandfather was like my dad. He was another dad to me. So, when he passed and I was on the PlayStation 4 by that time, it's not that games didn't hit the same. It was after he passed, I want to say my life kind of changed, and games get me through most of my day-to-day life, because I want to get into full-time streaming and content creation. Just that with high school is kind of hard to do, but My life hasn't kind of been the same since. Lego Worlds. Beautiful game. Like I said, 3 to 4 years ago, I would say this was a great game. And it has not changed. Yeah, I knew you were expecting something else. You were expecting me to be a top tier hater. No, this game's amazing. Play Lego Worlds. Now, one of the hidden gems on the PS4 and 5, Wreckfest. You remember Mayhem from my 360 video. This was Mayhem after Mayhem. This is what Mayhem should have been. And the graphics were just... They should not have been what they've been on the PS4. They're amazing. Physics are great. Car movement's great. Demolition graphics and physics are great. It's a great game. Going back onto Ubisoft, we have Watch Dogs, the original one. I never played the original Watch Dogs, surprisingly. I have it digitally, physically, just never played it. It's on my list of games to play, just I haven't gotten to it yet. MLB The Show 16. I'm going to say it again. I said it in my 360 video. I said it on TikTok. If you enjoy these 2K or those hockey games, throw your console out the window, burn your game collection because you have no sense of what a good game is. Back to the Arkham series. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I will defend this game thick and thin because no one gave this game a chance at launch. Nobody. The story's bad. Oh, the way you kill the Justice League's not good. Well, completionists out there would know after you got all the collectibles, the people you fight in this game are clones. They're not the real Justice League. IGN said, oh, we played one chapter early. Don't play this game. IGN's fucking stupid. This game, good. Play it. It's a part of the Arkham series. You have to play it. I will admit, what they did with the Joker was absolute trash. And what they're going to do with Mr. Freeze, or Mrs. Freeze, now, is going to be trash. But the story itself was good. I will defend it thick and thin. Star Wars Battlefront. I don't remember if I mentioned it in my 360 video. After with what Disney did with Star Wars and bluntly ruined it, I haven't been into anything Star Wars. Shows, movies, games, nothing. Because Disney is riding a dead camel when it comes to Star Wars. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Star Wars Battlefront was pretty much the only game I liked, and I have not played it since the pandemic started. Now, a game I cannot talk about right now because I only played the first level of it, haven't finished it, but I plan on doing it with Blade. Yeah, Blade's been mentioned a lot in this video. Yeah, you know what? Go subscribe to Awesome Blade Gaming. And Taco Cat 01. And you know what? While we're on the topic of fucking free shoutouts, they better thank me for this. Irish Boy Nick, go subscribe to him too. All my Buddhas, the fucking squad. Amazing people. But the game I'm talking about is Sonic Mania. I loved Sonic. I still do. Sonic Frontiers is not the greatest. But it's not that good. Yeah. I was wondering why the lighting changed. The video just ended. Um, Scribblenauts Deluxe Pack. I'm assuming this is the original one, and then it comes with the DC one. If someone could tell me what this one is, I'd appreciate that because I don't know which one it is. I bought this game from my library, and when they were selling games, and they still do, just this one was years ago. I never looked into Scribblenauts, never played Scribblenauts, never touched Scribblenauts. I played at least 5 minutes of the DC one, I should say. I was lost, had no idea what to do. So I just never got into Scribblenauts, and yeah, I can't talk about it. Another one that falls into that category. I don't want to say this on YouTube because it's gonna get me banned, but at the same time, it's so funny. Okay, we're gonna have to skip out on that joke. Super Bomberman Shiny Edition. I have no idea what that means, by the way. But it also comes with an exclusive Ratchet and Clank, I'm assuming skin, in the game because, Ratchet and Clank is PlayStation. I think it's PlayStation exclusive, I'm not sure. I never cared for Ratchet and Clank. And I never cared for Bomberman. But that, ladies and gentlemen, it is 6 minutes over 50 minutes long. God damn it. I talk too much. Anyway, that has been all of my PlayStation games. I'm going to attempt to pick this entire pile up like I did with my 360 games in that thumbnail without dropping them all over myself. I failed, okay. I already failed. Great. We're just not going to do that. I'll do it in the thumbnail, but not here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it a ton. It'd help me out a ton on getting kind of bigger on the YouTube algorithm because the algorithm is rigged. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye-bye.